Hello and welcome everyone. Oh, look at that. Your camera is not right. Why is that? What is going on? What'd you do to your camera, Falcon? Tell me.
Nothing.
That's a lie. You did something. Now I've got to
Nope.
fix it again. Ugh. Yeah. All the time. That's not
Oh,
right.
wait. Hang on a second.
You did do something, didn't you?
I did swap it for something. I can't remember why.
That's why it's broken. Well, it doesn't fit in the frame now properly. What'd you do? God, this is all your fault. Alright, that's good enough.
All right. Fair enough.
People are going to slightly see that it lights up slightly when I talk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I... Hang on a second.
What'd you do?
Doo-doo-doo. Webcam
There you go, I
settings.
fixed it.
Did you?
Yep. I'm just that good. Alright.
All right. Nice job.
Yeah. Hello and welcome, everyone. We are running slightly late because somebody forgot to watch the anime.
I did. It's true. I was totally planning on it, and then it was crazy, and then work went late, and I apologize.
You should.
Dun, dun, dun. Where is this?
What's up?
Anyway, my webcam software has a flip thing.
Oh, I can flip it for you. I
I
can do
want to
that.
do it.
I can do that. Don't worry, I got it.
Nope, I got it done.
Oh, I'm going to flip
Ha!
it back just to mess with you.
Fine.
Oh, that doesn't work. Never mind.
Good attempt.
Attempts
All
were
right,
made.
anyway.
Yeah.
Attempts were made. Yeah, so I got a haircut yesterday, which was nice.
It looks
They're,
lovely.
thank you. They're still not doing beard trims, though, which I need.
Do it
Maybe
yourself.
soon. That sounds real scary. I feel like I'm going to screw that up.
Well, if you screw it up, what's the worst you could do?
Screw it up?
Right, but
I'm not
you
sure
could,
what you're asking here
you
exactly.
could just shave it. Like, it's not a huge issue. It's just your... And
It took so long to grow, though.
even then, if you don't want to just shave to fix it, you could just leave it. It's not like you go anywhere.
That's true. I certainly don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
At least not without a mask on, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Anyway, yep. So that happened. Got a haircut. Cast a Polt game for the
Polt
Patreon
game?
cast this week. Yeah.
Yeah, did Polt win? Spoil the game. Do it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Oh, he
did
didn't
get an
win.
epic. It
Polt
did
did not
get an
win. You
epic.
hear it here first, guys. Polt cannot win video games.
What? What are you talking about? Of course he can win video games. He's amazing.
No, I asked you, did he win? You said no.
I said not going to tell you. I'm not going to spoil it. It did get an epic tag, though. And it's like 35 minutes long. It's great.
Okay, cool.
So it's going to go on Patreon here. Patreon.com/Falcon Paladin. Going to post on
You plugging yourself.
Thursday. I'm just letting... Look, sometimes the game is great. Sometimes people have to know. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just
Okay,
teasing
it's
you.
fine. Great.
Calm down.
That's all. And it's in 4K because Omicron's like, hey, you moron, you have a video card that can record in 4K. Why are we messing around with 1440p? And I was like, but I was so proud of my 1440p.
That doesn't sound like the conversation we had at all.
And I cried, and Omicron consoled me and gave me a lot of good reasons why I should do it. And so now
I didn't do that either.
what? Are you saying that doesn't sound like you? Honestly.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't sound like me. It sounds like me to a T. But I'm saying I didn't do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I didn't console you. Nope. I PC.
Anyway, yes. So he was like, do it, stupid. And I was like, fine. So I tested it, and it's fine. My editing software can do 4K, no problem. It takes like 3 times as long to convert anything, obviously, because it's bigger. But other than that, it's not a big deal. Not a problem. So we're going to do 4K casts from now on, which should be interesting. I'm going to change my channel name to Falcon Paladin 4K SC2 because Omicron's had that idea, and I think it's a great one.
You're going to make me throw up.
Omicron said, "Don't do that, stupid." So I don't know. I kind
Do,
of like the idea.
do you
If
think
you're in chat, let me know. Is that a good idea or a bad idea?
do you think I'm a tsundere where I just end every sentence with you with stupid, right? Like no, don't do that, Bucko, right?
I mean, kinda.
You think so?
That's our relationship. You tell me when I'm being dumb. It's nice.
Okay,
Sometimes I
Bucko.
push back.
Okay, Bucko. I'll take it, I guess.
I mean, I don't know. Everybody needs someone like that in their life. Can't just have yes man around you.
It's true. It's true.
True. Yeah. Channel name is too long. Look, it's all. I'm just adding 4K. It's already Falcon Paladin SC2. It's already a ton of letters.
You're writing 4,000 letters?
Yes.
4K? 4,000?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I mean, it's not gonna. Anyway, whatever.
All right.
So that's the news. That's the channel news here.
That's the channel news.
Yep.
Okay. No other channel news that you'd like to report?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's the big one. Oh, I guess I do have. Somebody sent Sniper Monkey a Brave New World game claimed to be played by a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, it starts off with making like 5 pylons before anything else. So it feels fairly 10-year-old-y.
Right. I mean, Maru was playing as a professional at 10.
Yes. So 10 doesn't mean a lot.
Right.
But it's definitely Brave New World is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Anyway, so that's fun. I don't know that I've ever had anybody that young submit a replay to the channel. So that's going to be in 4K. That's actually the first 4K cast is the one that's coming on Thursday. So watch for that.
Everyone will be able to see in the highest level detail how bad that child is.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just making sure that's clear. The children are bad.
And, well, I mean, I don't know, not horrible.
Right.
Like,
you're not picking on the kid.
Well, I mean, we're doing some stutter step here. So, I mean, there's some high-level stuff going on, a little bit of it. They have the right idea.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't like they both sat there for 20 minutes and each of them had 2 units. It wasn't that bad. They were making stuff.
Whatever. What rank would you put it at? Like bronze, silver, maybe pushing gold?
What's up, Perk? What's up, Kai? I don't know. Good question. I think like bronze is getting better these days. It's very, like I've said this for a while, it's very rare that I get a bronze replay where it's just like they're completely lost. They don't know what they're doing, right?
Well, I can give you one because we played a 3v3 with a player who was playing literally their second game ever, remember?
That's true.
That
was Dan.
Yeah,
it was Dan the Terran player.
Dan the Terran.
He also made a bunch of supply depots early.
He made 2 supply depots, 2 gas, and then a barracks while being cannon rushed.
Taking me back to those olden days.
Olden days. It was like a week ago.
It was less than a week ago. Yep.
Yeah. You still got to do a series called Dan to Diamond and just coach him every day. Free coaching. It'll be great.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So show support for the new players, right?
Yeah.
You know, what is it called? Like grassroots community events and stuff. Down to Diamond. Get each of the pro streamers to teach this person one day. Like he gets a session of coaching with each streamer. So, you know, he goes through you and then Flo gets him and everything's ruined. And then
yeah,
maybe
definitely.
we get him to Nero to try and like straighten that out.
It's kind of like it takes a village to raise a child kind of a thing is what you're saying. Yeah, that's okay. It sounds kind of nice. I'm not going to complain about that. Anyway, yes, there are people who are brand new to the game.
It's true.
Generally.
It doesn't happen a lot that they send in replays, but they exist.
True fact.
Yeah.
So that's coming. This is the news. This is the news of the channel.
Excellent. I don't think I have any news.
Okay.
Yep. No, nothing to report.
All right, sweet. Let's go Katowice.
Yeah, Katowice is doing stuff.
Yeah, that's happening. So I was most happy that Bjorn managed to make it out of the round of 36, like I said he would.
Round of 32, wasn't it? Oh, no, 36.
32? Is it
36.
36? It's 36.
I don't know why I'm getting 32 in my head. Like 32, like I saw that number somewhere, and I just can't get it out of my head now.
I hate it when that happens. Inaccurate information gets stuck in your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did they remove the round of...
No, it's still there.
Oh, no, there it is. Round of 36.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, Don Rigu, Armani, SOS. No, wait. Where's my bracket? There it is. Bjorn. Bunny, Dream, Ragnarok.
Yeah, no. So no Dongreger. Sorry for all you DRG fans.
No. Where did he die? Dude, Has 2 won him. That's brutal. Did not expect that to happen at all. What the heck did Has do? I need to watch the series now.
Oh, you didn't see that?
I didn't see Has versus Dongregu. No.
Oh no, it might have been versus Dream that he did it. Has did a 108 probe pull.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. I think it was against Dream, not Dongreger.
Has, you're this is why we like Has. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Huh. All right, good to know.
Yep.
So anyway, he didn't make it through.
Go find that VOD.
Yeah, I guess.
Go find those games, replays, and you can cast them.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
So unfortunately, Bjorn did not make it out of Group A, where he got placed, unfortunately. I mean, we had Ty, Morrow, Clem in there, which...
Did you call him Ty?
Huh?
Did you call him Ty?
I just said it fast. It's TY. You know I say TY.
Nah, someone calls him Ty, and it always annoys me because it's TY.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh. Yeah, rough group. Poor Showtime. Did he win a single game? No.
Did he really get blanked? No, he won a game against TY.
He won a map,
yes. A map.
Okay, technically he won 2 maps. He also won one versus Solar. Which...
Fine. Look, man, I take a game off TY, I'm feeling all right about that, honestly.
Yeah.
The problem is, his PVZ is really good, because again, the Cyril Rayner thing. I don't know that his PVT is as good, because, I mean, I guess he's playing against Clem and Hero Marine, so maybe that theory doesn't hold up. I just feel like his PVZ is better than his PVT, and he got dumped in a group with a bunch of Terrans. So
Right. I mean, there's just been so many Terrans at this point. There was 13 of them. No, 11 in the group stages.
Yeah, and 3 made it through already.
4,
right. Innovation made it through in Group B. Yeah, true fact. Dark was a monster today in Group B, going 10-0. Just masterful. 2-0's Bunny. Then he 2-0's Cyril. Then he 2-0's Innovation. Then he 2-0's Time. Okay, yep, you're moving through. Congratulations.
Yeah.
You earned it.
His games against Dark were against Bunny. Dark's games against Bunny were very good as well, I felt.
Yeah.
I watched Cyril versus Special, and they were over so fast that I was like, all right, I'll go back to the main stream and watch Dark's game. And not only was the first game still going, it was a more interesting game. Right? Like,
love it when that happens. Yeah.
It was like roaches and ravages, lurkers, vipers, broodlords were happening, and I'm like, wow, this is much more entertaining than like Cyril just being Cyril. And it's like, I have lots of legs.
Yeah. I have lots of lings and queens. Your blue flame hellions will do nothing somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the games Innovation and Cyril played, and I was like, blue flame hellion opening, go! And Cyril's like, all I have are zerglings, and he was fine. Like, what? How does he do this? What is this dark magic?
Dark magic.
He somehow was able to like bait the hellions up a ramp, and then he just had enough lings to pin them against the queens who blocked him in, and that was it.
Yep.
And from there, I was just playing catch up because he didn't get anything done. It was crazy. Yeah. Cyril's scary, man.
Very scary.
Yeah. So Dark Cyril and Inno make it out of Group B.
So that leaves C and D.
Yeah. So tomorrow is Rainer, Trap, Zest, Hero, Marine, Estrella, and Dream. I think you have to put Rainer through. Trap too. Trap's the best Protoss on Earth right now. I'd be shocked if he didn't make it out.
Right. Yeah.
And then we talked about this a little bit privately yesterday, but it's kind of a toss up for number 3. Zest, Hero Marine, Astray, and Dream is like,
Yeah. You know.
anything?
I feel like Zest maybe has a slight advantage over the rest because Zest is best. Well, Zest is best of the rest, I should say.
Ah,
Um,
yes. Okay. The best of
mm,
the rest. I want Max Angel to get through. I think Astray making it through would be
dude,
fun.
yeah, I mean that would be amazing if we had
Yeah.
Max Straya IEM champion. Yeah,
Yeah.
Max Angel.
Max
Uh,
Angel.
don't think it's gonna happen.
I mean, I wouldn't put money on it for sure.
No.
I think Dream and Hero Marine probably have a better chance than Estrella does, and probably Zest, actually, if I'm being honest.
I think
But still, it'd be nice.
I think Dream and Zest definitely do. I don't know about Hero Marine. Like, what's Hero Marine done recently? Like Australia was like in GSLs doing stuff. Like nobody gets into GSL and is bad. Hero Marine's never gotten into GSL, has he?
To live in Korea to get into a GSL. That's always been the thing. It's like, oh, this guy never made it to GSL. Well, he never lived in Korea, so we can't really hold it against him. Cyril's never made it to a GSL. We don't care.
No, Cyril won a GSL versus the world. It counts.
That GSL versus the world is a weird thing, but still pretty good nevertheless.
It's true. But Hero Marine's best result is like a 4th place in the last year.
Yes.
If you go back 2 years, you get at least a 3rd. Has he never
So
won a
Hero Marine is
championship?
basically the 4th best player in Europe behind Cyril, Rayner, and Clem. I think is where he stands.
Think he's better than Showtime?
Kinda. Again, it's matchup dependent. Again, Showtime's PVZ is pretty great. Hero Marine's TVP is pretty great. So if you put them against each other, I'd probably put money on Hero Marine.
What does a Legalax say? I don't trust your I don't trust your gut and your memory.
That's, I mean, fair. Legulac is the slowest website on Earth. Come on, Legulac.
Yeah, 100%.
What?
Oh, he said it's the slowest website on Earth. So Hero Marine is actually 14th in the world at the moment, one above Showtime.
There we go. See? He's better than Showtime. Show the matchup between those two. I want to know how they played against each other recently.
Compare.
They didn't play against each other at DreamHack Winter.
Showtime and Hero Marine. Compare. Let's have a look. It gives it, in a best of 3, it gives it to Hero Marine with a 59% chance.
Okay. So it's not, I mean, crazy, but yeah.
Right.
Between advantage.
Between these players, Showtime has 33 match wins to Hero Marine's 19. So
pretty good.
He's won.
How about recent? Do we have chronological?
He's won 14 more games, but it gives it to the other guy. I guess Hero Marine's just been winning other games. Like, they haven't versed each other in a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
It is kind of hard to face off against somebody consistently in a premier tournament unless you're both making it deep, you know? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, we'll see. We're spending too much time on Group C.
Right.
Group D, Rogue Stats, Cure, Parting, Neeb, and Ragnarok. Stronger group for sure. Top to bottom. I don't know if their top 3 is as good as the top 3 of Group C, but just top to bottom is better, I think.
I mean, I still feel like it's 2 strong players and then 4 very okay players. With Rogue and Stats being the standouts and the rest are like, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. We talked about this too. Stats can kind of fall on his face at this point as well.
Yeah.
So
right,
I wouldn't be putting money on him.
Kind of, but Neve doesn't like to practice. Ragnarok's always the guy who's showing up but never does anything. Parting was destroying Terrans with like a Warp Prism and 12 Blink Stalkers. Well, Blink, no Blink even, right? And then that just went away. Like, Terrans figured it out 6 months ago, and I haven't seen it since.
True. No, you're not wrong about Parting.
Right. And there's only one Terran in the group.
Right.
So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't feel particularly strong about him. Did Kua win something recently?
Did he win? Crap. Did he win a GSL or like take second place in a GSL?
He did something pretty well. He took a King of Battles.
Yeah, second place in King of Battles tomorrow.
Second place in GSL Season 1 last year.
There we go. That's what I'm
Yeah.
remembering. Yeah.
So maybe
So,
I'm not
a
giving
second
him
place
his
GSL is kind of kick butt. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah. I like Cure. He's obviously not 4 horseman level, but he's dangerous. Yeah. All right. So rogue stats, Cure. I think we'll just go. I'm going to go top 3 there. Go chalk with it.
Okay.
Be fun, nevertheless.
Yeah,
and
I'm
then
excited.
it looks like we'll start. Let's see.
Start
26th for the playoff.
Yeah, a full day after the group games.
Yeah, and they're planning on wrapping it up on the 28th.
Yes.
Are they doing? Yep, they're doing the semifinals and the finals on the same day.
That's fair. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, starting
It's
at like
fine.
1 a.m. here, right?
Gross.
Which means it's like 1:30 in Korea, right? Or like something like that. 12:30.
Yeah, that's
I think.
weird.
Which that's rough because what time would that be in Europe? 1 a.m. Where's Google? Come here, Google.
Come here. I need you.
And Finland, because let's be honest, that's what we care about. That'll be 5 p.m.
Seems a lot better.
Yeah, yeah. I would rather be playing in Finland than South Korea for this tournament, right?
Definitely. Although, I don't know, like this is a problem that Laughing Games has trying to schedule people for the Africa World events, is that the Koreans are all night owls and like waking up before noon is impossible for them because they're all playing late into the night.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's just when they hit their stride is 1 a.m. Maybe they're just like, yep, this is when I practice. We're good.
I mean, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm gonna ask a question which I know the answer. Did you watch any of the player interviews so far?
No.
No, I didn't think so. They asked Dark. Well, they asked a lot of the other players, like, what are your other favorite hobbies besides StarCraft? Dark said working out and drinking.
Nice. What a combo. Yeah.
That guy is
he offset the drinking by working out.
Exactly. Yeah. He is the hidden rock and roll legend of StarCraft 2, I've discovered.
Seriously, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's working for him, so who am I to tell him he's doing it wrong?
Exactly.
Good man, Dark. All right, sweet. StarCraft's happening. Good stuff. Oh, I do also want to talk about the Carbot, like 30 years of Blizzard thing.
Oh, yeah. Watched
his video that they showed.
Watched a little bit of that, yeah.
Oh, man. It was like my favorite thing of the year. It's fantastic. It's just Carbot going through the different eras of Blizzard, from rock and roll racing to Blackthorn to Lost Vikings, the Warcraft, the Starcraft. Nothing gets forgotten. I think everybody felt appreciated, no matter what fan base you are. And it was just nice. It was good. It wasn't too long either, I don't think. It's maybe 3 minutes.
4.5.
4.5 minutes, apparently.
Yeah.
Still, if you haven't, I'm going to put a link in the chat right now.
Go for it. The only reason I've only watched a little bit because I first saw it while I was at work, and I'm like, I don't have 4 minutes, but I'll watch what I can.
Fair.
Yeah.
So you started with stuff you didn't care about, obviously.
Yeah.
You were like, who are these stupid Vikings? Why is there a car?
Yeah. Who's this guy with a shotgun?
Yeah. Blackthorn is probably the least beloved IP. Maybe up there with rock and roll racing. Like, nobody really cares about Blackthorn.
Right.
It's just a side scroller kind of shoot 'em up game.
And then I got to Diablo, and some guy was just like falling down some stairs and knocked a zealot out of the way, and the Ling showed up, and then I was happy, and then I had to stop.
Fair enough. You should finish it sometime.
I will.
Excellent. Very, very good. All right. So yes, that was great. Nicely done. Carbot, your stuff's amazing.
Oh, speaking of stuff for Blizzard, like BlizzCon, given that that's just happened, I assume that's why this video came out. Did you watch that link I sent you about what they did for StarCraft 2 at BlizzCon? And well, StarCraft 1 as well.
Mm,
Strategy games, as they would put it.
the whole thing?
Yeah.
No, it
You
was
know
like
what? It
3 hours.
was like an hour and 58 minutes, okay?
Whatever.
It was less
I did
than
not
the
watch the whole thing.
It was less than the appropriate viewing time for a Lord of the Rings movie.
I mean,
Okay.
that's
Okay.
a high, low bar. What is it? Anyway, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a high-low bar. They like it was just such a weird concept that they had all these old players playing StarCraft 2 that haven't played it in forever,
Right.
showing like Bronze League games. It was so weird. Like,
Yeah, it was rough. They're like, remember Nest T? I'm like, yeah, from like 2011? Yes, but not since then.
yeah, well, we've got him playing Big Game Hunters with a bunch of
Yeah.
other people. Does he do
Well,
anything?
that,
He makes some stalkers. Is Nesty Protoss?
yeah.
Yeah, he made a bunch of stalkers, and then they all died to mutas.
It's gross.
Yeah.
Well, and then the Brood War players they had were all like current top 10 Brood War talents that are still competing professionally every day.
Right.
So that was strange. I don't know. Weird idea.
Weird idea.
I would have much rather seen current day Brood War pros versus current day StarCraft 2 pros. I think that would have been a lot more fun.
Yeah,
I think
much better.
Well, I think maybe what they were going for is the early era StarCraft 2 pros were all very familiar with Brood War, right? Because nobody was like, I'm a StarCraft 2 pro out of nowhere. It was all these guys were all StarCraft pros, and then they transitioned to StarCraft 2 in the early stages. So Nest T played a ton of Brood War, obviously. MC did as well. Innovation was a Brood War player before StarCraft 2 came out. So I think what they were going for was, everybody involved here has some familiarity with both games. Like maybe the Brood War players aren't playing StarCraft 2 professionally, but they have some familiarity with it. Maybe they picked people that specifically kind of play for fun or whatever,
Right.
I don't know.
I don't think they picked players who played recently.
That's fair.
Right. Like, who was it? It was Effort, I think. He was making battle cruisers, not getting Yamato, not tactical jumping, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
God, who was the Zerg that was left? I think there was only one Zerg. Who was the Zerg in that group?
From the Brood War side?
Well, from the last, yeah, I think it was last. No,
Last
last is
is Terran.
Terran. He was the guy making BCs, not tactical jumping or getting.
Effort is the Zerg. Yeah.
Effort was the Zerg who was making like mutas.
Yeah.
Was splitting his army up after they had been armor shredded by the Raven. It was like everything's dead, the fight's over, and then the armor shred missile goes off, and then he starts splitting after it's hit. Right? Like he doesn't know what the spell does. He just knows his units have Dorito dust on them and needs to do something about it.
Maybe splitting them up helps. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Nice.
I think it would have been much more interesting to get Serral and then be like, all right, fight these 8 people at once. Do it.
Ooh, yeah, that would have been way fun.
It would have been much better.
Yeah, I think we have some better ideas. Or at the very least, be like, hey, Brood War players, you're going to do an exhibition. We need you to spend some time in StarCraft 2 in the coming weeks. Like, ASL, your last premier tournament, finished back in October. You have some free time. Just do it. Maybe they did tell him to do it. They didn't bother. They're like, SC2, the inferior game. I'm not spending any time with that. I can clearly dominate.
Clearly. Like, I can control all my units at once. Why do I need to practice this?
Right.
I can hotkey more than one type of building.
My workers rally to the minerals immediately and automatically. That's like 150 APM right there. I don't even have to use.
Yeah.
It didn't really work out, but I appreciate the effort, I guess. It was a nice little bone that StarCraft threw at us, or Blizzard threw at StarCraft fans, I suppose.
Okay, so with IEM, is there anywhere on like the Wikipedia or in the broadcast where they've officially said that this is the World Championship? Like at the end, does the winner get the World Championship belt, so to speak? Or the title?
There's not a belt, so
No. But I mean, there's a cup, right?
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
I don't see why not. That's what this is.
I don't believe it is. Like
What?
I don't know that
How?
I don't
It's
like
the Masters Championship 2021 is what it's called. It is the championship.
right, but lots of things are called championships, right? Like if you win uh, a GSL, you're a GSL champion, which makes it a
Yeah.
championship.
Yeah, and that's all GSL is. That's the top. You win a GSL, that's the top.
Right.
This is the top.
But the world champion is supposed to be topper than the top. It's supposed to be the tippy top, if you will.
Yeah, so this is again, you win tournaments throughout the year and place
Right.
well and get
Okay.
these points, and then you
Okay.
get invited to the tippy top tournament.
Okay. Just so
That's
we're
exactly what
clear,
this is.
the
Yeah.
Masters Championship is now being replaced. Like the world champion is no longer going to be present.
I mean, I haven't watched a lot of people talking. If I'm watching the Katowice, I'm watching the games. I really don't care about the talking heads all that much.
Uh huh.
So I didn't have the chance to hear anybody call it the World Championship. You did, obviously, and you didn't hear it.
Yeah, clearly. Um,
Yeah.
okay, because I'm just wondering if it'll be right to call whoever wins the world champion.
Definitely.
You reckon?
I bet they will. I'd be shocked if they didn't.
Okay.
Well, I mean, who is like? Are you? What are they going to call it? What is this then? If it's not the World Championship,
This is just the Katowice Championship.
it's
like
just another Katowice tournament.
Yeah.
Just another one, like the many we have. Just
Yeah.
another.
Yeah.
I see. I see what you're saying.
Here's the thing. How much did the BlizzCon winner last year get? Like $400,000? First place this tournament gets 65.
Really?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Who won last year? Was it Rogue again? No, it was Dark. I think.
Dark. Yeah, because remember Dark won, and then he didn't do anything for the first half of 2020, and remember like, what the crap, dude?
Yeah. But I mean, that's kind
Try
of like
harder
a,
than this.
that's kind of like a first place, like a world championship cast that whoever would win it would just not do anything for a while.
Yeah.
Unless you're
Yeah.
because yeah, 700,000
Yeah.
USD was the prize pool. First place took 210, so it's less than half.
And this is called the WCS Global Finals.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're very clear in the branding on that one.
this is the global
last year.
championship, and now
Yeah.
it's like, well, it's the Masters Championship, 2021, but which means we technically have no 2020 champion.
So is this a combination of COVID screwing stuff up and Blizzard kind of moving away from StarCraft?
All of this, like their agreement with ESL, I think it was, to do the Masters, ESL Pro Tour happened before COVID, right? Like I believe all that information came out like right before it. So I think this was always been the plan, but yeah, significantly less prize pool, and you're not the world champion.
I've been on this page like 100 times, and I never noticed the prize pool sucked. I was just like, prize pool, whatever. I'm sure it's fine. Moving on. It is not fine. You are correct.
And then, just to top it off, there's no tastosis here.
Right.
Can you call it a world championships without tastosis?
How do we not have tastosis? Somebody go into Artosis's chat right now and ask him why he's not casting Katowice, and then he can ban you. Where's Dead Infested? I'm going to ping him.
Great. I think he was asked at one point to play, to commentate at another tournament. And I don't remember what it was. I would have to go have a look. But it basically just boiled down to like they weren't offering the right money, and he was just like, nope. I think it was Asus Rogue. Now that I think about it, they were like, Artosis wanted more money. They didn't want to pay it. He's not casting it, if I remember correctly.
He can't get more from Brood War right now, can he?
What do you mean? I don't know.
Why would he get more from casting Brood War?
I didn't say Brood War. What do you mean?
I know, but you're saying demanded more money for StarCraft 2, but he's still casting like ASLs and stuff.
He's still casting GSLs. It's the other tournaments that he's not already in contract to do. Right? Like GSL, like Afrika and GSL is still paying him how much that they are. He seems happy with that. Right? But all these other tournaments are coming in and asking him for money, and he's like, nah. Hell, he was casting Valorant the other day.
Nice. He's live right now. He's casting Brood War. But
yeah, no, but I mean, I saw him tweet that he was going live with Taste, like it was Taste Hostess casting Valorant.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I cast other games. I don't know.
You cast the same games they do. Right? What? They cast Brood War and StarCraft 2. What other games do you cast?
I mean, he wasn't professionally casting it, was he?
Yeah. Yeah, for a tournament.
Playing it.
No, he was casting it for a tournament.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe he sees the future.
StarCraft is dead.
Maybe. Fortosis is leaving.
Pull one out.
I guess. Maybe we should. That is interesting, though. That is that's some information to tuck away. So I don't know. I would, because like all the commentators and all the desk people are being coached what to call this and what terminology to use, right?
Presumably, yeah.
So if they never say world champion, it's because someone told them not to, because their bosses said no. Right? Call it a Masters Championship. Do not call it a World Championship.
Possibly.
If that's what happens.
If that's what happens. Here's the thing. I reckon it'll be much more interesting to see what they say during the playoffs. Because, like, all the stuff leading up to it, they're all in casual dress. Like, Maida and Pig had the same shirt on that said "When Behind Balanced Wine" on it. But, yeah, and it was like that when they were, like, doing it in Anaheim at actual BlizzCons. Right up until like BlizzCon happened, and then they were all in person. They were all in nice suits, and you know they had little badges on. So I'm expecting for the playoffs them to be in a much more professional mindset, or like when Blizzard tells Pig to stop, you know, being Australian for an hour while he casts.
Right.
You know. So what they say there is when they're much more restrictively told what to call things. Is what I imagine. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. So I might have to wait, but yeah. I mean, I'm willing to wait until the finals and see what they say. Like, it's dark. You're 2021 Masters champion. Like, if they say that, I'm gonna be like, what is going on?
You picking dark already? Oof.
I mean, he's undefeated. Who do you want me to say?
Cyril. God, always Cyril. I mean,
but Dark beats Cyril directly, head to head.
In a best of 3, right? Like, and he cheesed it out, right? Like, it's
ZVZ. It's what it is. Not like he cheated. ZVZ is a garbage matchup, but if you beat someone in ZVZ, it counts.
Look, all I'm saying is you give Cyril 4 more shots, I think he makes a reverse sweep. That's all I'm saying.
Whoa. Maybe. Cyril has to be with Raynor. He's in trouble.
Well, yeah. I mean Dark gets seeded. Do you reckon Raynor comes out first in his group?
It's
in Trapton's ass.
I know. Trap can beat him for sure. I could see Trap coming out first. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. I'm just wondering if Cyril and Dark hit the round of 12 at the same place and have to fight each other immediately.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
I mean, any of those, like Cyril, Dark, Stats, Raynor, like any of those guys.
What if this is
Rogue?
What if this is the year where we get Maru Cyril in the finals?
That would be so hype.
That would be so hype.
That would save StarCraft. It would be back. It'd be back forever after that.
Yes, that would save StarCraft.
We need to start rigging stuff. Who are the referees in this?
I don't know. Malcolm?
It's hard to rig esports unless you get people to take losses.
Yeah.
That's the one way you can do it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see. Should be fun. Keep an eye on it.
Keep an eye on it.
Come join the Discord. Talk about it with us in there as it's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Might do some watch parties in voice channels. Who knows?
Maybe. Are you going to be up at, what is it, like 5 in the morning for you?
For what? For which one?
For Katowice. For any of them.
The group?
Like, well, not the group stages. Like, I'm just thinking the playoffs.
Oh,
How are you going to do watch parties if you're not awake?
that's a good point. Why does it say they start at 7 Mountain Time? That's pretty good.
That's what they start at, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
You'll be up at 5? I mean, you'll be up at 1 to watch WandaVision, right?
No, I do not do that. I watch WandaVision during my lunch break the next day.
Fair enough.
Oh, this all says it has... This doesn't make any sense. Why do they have 7 o'clock start times? That's not what it is.
You reckon?
It said that Group B started the cast at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. That is not accurate because it was done at like noon.
It was about
What's wrong?
It was about 5 a.m. Not 5 a.m. Like a 5-hour stream. So if it starts at 7, it would finish at noon.
Oh, I'm an idiot. That's AM. Yeah, 7 a.m.'s not bad. I can do 7 a.m.
You were
not
thinking it's
5
p.m. Okay.
I was because 12 o'clock, 12-hour clock stuff.
Right.
American.
Okay.
Anyway.
There we go.
Yeah. Hey, I can do 7 a.m. for StarCraft, for the passion.
For the passion.
For the passion.
All right, what else do we have to talk about today?
Well, might as well talk about Wonder Egg since we
Yeah.
delayed the podcast for it.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It continues to be good. I just continue to be really impressed with its exploration of, some pretty sensitive themes that are hard to talk about. And it's good. Interesting world build still continues to kind of draw me in as to what's going on. And they're, not answering a ton of questions, but I'm not annoyed by that. So I don't know. They're doing it right.
Yeah, they definitely answered precisely nothing this week.
I mean, not about the world build, but like we learned that Nero's parents are dead. Which I kind of assumed.
They're not necessarily dead. They could be missing or just abandoned her.
Never had parents. But, so she runs a giant corporation. She didn't build that. She didn't spend the first 10 years of her life building a massive corporation, right?
I mean, stranger things in anime have happened. Right? Like,
but I think she inherited it. I think her parents died and she took over.
Seto Kaiba in Yu-Gi-Oh! He's like 17 and he built an empire, right?
Yes, fine. It's anime. It's possible. I just think she's Bruce Wayne, basically, right? Her parents died when she was really young and she's the heir. She's the heiress. I mean, she didn't take over immediately, but as she's been getting older, she's been getting more responsibility and stuff, right?
Right.
That's my assumption as to what's going on.
Okay.
Anyway, so that was the thing. We learned more about Rika's relationship with her mom and how she doesn't know who her dad is, which totally sucks.
Which seems really weird because of all the photos that she was like, it's one of these 6 guys. One of them had glasses. I think only one of them had glasses, and then in her one memory, you can see that he's wearing glasses.
Oh, yeah, okay. But again, she's not even confident that he's in there. She doesn't trust her mom.
It's true, but like, start with that.
But you think she would focus on that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Hell, you've got 6 cards. Do them one at a time. Right? Like,
how are you going to find them, though?
I don't know. Go to the police. Be like, this guy's my dad and he abandoned me, but I need money. Pretend to be homeless, you famous idol singer.
I know, right? That's the problem. Everybody knows she's got a mom.
Right.
That'd be rough. I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe she just went to... Like, police in Japan don't have anything to do. There's no crime in Japan.
Oh, that's not true.
There's some crime in Japan.
There's definitely crime in Japan.
I'm just saying. I don't think they're as busy as maybe like in some places in America, for example.
Okay.
Or anyway, I'm just saying there's got to be some kind of a service, right? Where you find your missing parents.
Like a private detective.
Yeah, maybe a private detective. That'd be good.
Mm-hmm.
You'd think she would have tried this by now. Come on, Rika, be smart.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, just learned more about her mom. She's basically, she runs a bar and she's a drunk, which sounds difficult to
Problematic.
pull off. Yeah. Like, I don't know how you run a business if you're drinking all the time.
It's true. It's true. Okay, do you like the turtle any more than you did last time?
Oh, I was thinking about that. I was like, they're friggin' Pokemon.
The Pokemon.
They do all the fighting for him now.
Well, not all of them. Not all of fighting.
A lot of it. That
Well,
turtle saved her life, man.
well, yeah. What's wrong with that? There was a like a connection that they were setting up, right? Come on. Can't
Yeah,
tell
no,
me.
I get it. It's important that she develops a relationship with the turtle because she needs something to protect and take care of. She needs it, obviously, right? She was all set to be like, sure, I'll die, before she realized that she had someone that she was responsible for, and she didn't want to abandon the turtle like she felt like she'd been abandoned. So, yes, it's important that turtle exists.
Fun fact: those necklaces are also communicators
Yep, walkie-talkies, single channel communication.
into people's dreams as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Did you notice that the mannequins were watching and the screen had a pause on it?
did it?
Yeah, like a video game pause, not like a VCR pause or a DVD pause.
Like it had a menu up, like
Yeah,
resume options, quit, restart level.
something like that. Yeah, I'll go find a screenshot of it. But I
Yeah.
noticed that and I was like, that's weird. It's all
Well,
very weird.
I mean, you can pause a dream, right? Because they're in the real time. They're in the real world, but
Right.
surely the events in the dream world don't take up real time. So you could theoretically pause someone while they're dreaming in this universe, I guess. I don't know. Makes sense.
Sure. I don't see why not.
Yeah. Although
It's fair.
if they knew she was about to die, pause it, wake her up.
I don't think they can interfere. I don't think mannequin guys can help that directly.
Get the girls to wake her up.
Yeah, they tried.
Yeah, they tried.
They were yelling at her. I was wondering if they could jump over into her dream, but apparently not.
No, they have
I think they would have if they could.
Yeah, that's the strangest thing. Like, the two of them know that they can synchronize their dream, and now that they've got four,
yeah.
how have they not tried it with four people?
Yeah, what the crap? You're right. They've already established they can do that. Well, no, maybe you have to synchronize to start. Maybe if
You got to synchronize.
That's what it was.
You got to fall asleep together, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Like you
So
can't.
you're
just hop into the
saying
dream.
why didn't they just like have a sleepover and all
Yeah, because they all
team up on something?
Like they're not buying an egg every other day. They're all buying an egg like once a week, by the looks of it, right? Because they're all meeting up to do it. Why don't you just have a slumber party once a week and rotate each girl's house? That way you hit one house per month and it doesn't look weird. Normal high school people do that, right? Surely 4 people fighting 4 monsters is way easier than one person fighting one monster.
I guess. Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
It also sure seems like if the person you're trying to save doesn't want to be saved, it's extra hard.
It's true.
Which I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks. Which makes me wonder, why are the mannequins sending the girls against victims who don't want to be saved? Like, what is the point? What are we doing here?
I assume that their existence is still some sort of torment to them, even if they don't, like it's a voluntary torment, and we're still saving them and moving them onto a proper afterlife.
Yeah, okay, so that's a purgatory thing.
Yeah, that would be my best guess.
Yeah, that helps. That helps explain if that's what's going on. But yeah, it just I just feel so bad for them when they're trying to fight this monster and their victims like, "Hey, dummy, just give up." Like, come on, what are you doing? It's like you're not very motivational over here.
Yeah, you're not like the literal cheer girls we had 4 episodes ago that would cheer them on. You know,
who literally helped us defeat their monster.
Mm-hmm.
None of that happening.
No.
Anywho's.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good show.
It's good. So apparently Ai's big revelation last week was just that she can't fix anything sitting at home and moping. That was it.
That was it.
Like,
yeah.
that's what made her sprint to the school and say she's coming back. What?
Yeah, I'm a little confused with that. Like,
come on.
Like I'm trying to find a way that it fits together with the dream girl that she had. Like, the girl could see stuff no one else could.
Yes.
And maybe she kind of put it together in a way that, like, no, if nobody can see my problems, nobody can help me with them, and so sitting at home alone won't help me with my problems. Right? That's the closest, like,
yeah,
I can get with it trying to be metaphorical, you know?
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, very fair. I don't know.
But why she needed to run through the rain. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Why did she need to bust out of the bath? Right? Like, in a huff? I don't know. It's got to have something to do with that bracelet, because that bracelet was what the dream girl was wearing.
Yep, sure was. Poor girl who was seeing things that were real, but nobody believed her.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Little Cassandra going on there.
Cassandra?
Yeah. Greek myth. Cassandra, she was cursed by the gods to predict the future accurately, but nobody would believe her. Okay. So she'd be like, please don't go on, don't start this war. Your kingdom will be destroyed. And everyone's like, shut up. And then the kingdom would get destroyed. It'd be like, rah.
Surely eventually people would believe her then. Right? Like,
yeah. I mean, that's not how the story goes, though.
No.
No, she's cursed. The gods say no. Nobody believes her. The end. Yeah, but I mean, that's just this little girl. She's just telling the truth, but it's so crazy. Nobody believes her.
Huh.
Sad.
So sad.
So sad. I really loved Ai showing up to the little get together and being like, no one talked to me at school, but it was fine. Because at least I have you guys. And I was like, that is sad and heartwarming at the same time.
She didn't say no one talked to her. She said no one bullied her.
She said everybody treated her like with kid gloves. Like, I don't know that she really had a conversation with anyone.
I mean, she still really only had one friend who jumped off the building. So
yeah.
I'm not expecting her to have a lot of friends, but I don't know, maybe bullying was part of that person's death, so the lack of bullying is an inherent benefit. Like, it's...
I mean, nobody called her a freak today, so I guess that was nice.
It's true.
Take it. Anyway, Ai seems to be doing a lot better. That's great.
Yeah.
She's still mad at her mom, though.
Yeah, well, kids don't like it when they get new parents. He's your dad now. Deal with it, Ai.
Yeah. Oh, and it's so rough too, because I bet she feels like she can't go to her mom with her concerns. She can't be like, I have suspicions about my dead friend and this teacher that you're dating. Please don't date him anymore.
Right.
Because if she's wrong, it just screws up this whole nice thing that her mom has going for no reason, Oh, that's rough.
Yeah, that's... Yep.
Yeah, bad times.
I mean, that's kind of like a best case scenario for Ai. If that, like, the worst case, the mom just doesn't straight up believes her, thinks she's being like paranoid psychopath, and be like, you can go live with your dad now. Me and new boyfriend are gonna go live here together.
I don't see her mom doing that. Her mom is a good person.
I don't see it happening, but like,
but that would be worse.
That would be a fear I might have.
Agreed. Yes, that's fair.
Yep.
Definitely true.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. What else is going on? Attack on Titan had a pretty good episode. I didn't fall asleep this time.
That's an improvement.
Yeah, it was an improvement. It was. You know what I've discovered? Well, I mean, what it was they didn't spend any time this week going back in time explaining stuff that happened that led up to the awesomeness from the earlier in the season. Like, I still don't understand their chronology choices here at all. They're like, here's a great episode with tons of action and bunch of plot movement, And for the next 2 weeks, we're going to spend time showing you what happened 3 years ago that led to all this awesome stuff happening, all the conversations and discussions that went on. It's like, why? I don't care.
So,
move on.
are you saying that my fears in introducing a unnecessary time skip to introduce mystery that they will then later explain, which won't be a mystery to the characters because they'll have lived through it, is entirely accurate?
Accurate.
Okay.
Nailed it.
All right.
Yeah. Without question.
I have been seeing, like, I think it's Alchemy in the Discord being like, everything will be revealed, all the mysteries are going to be paid off. I really felt like before this season started, most of the mysteries were already done. All of the ones that I cared about, at the very least, were done. And I get that there's going to be like new moments of cool symbology where you see, like, you can take the shots and compare Reiner and Berthold, comparing their stories of what it was like when Titans broke through Wall Maria with when you then find out that they stole that story. Like, they told that story to Eren and Mikasa, and like, you can compare that. And there's going to be more cool versions of that. I get it, but I like, unless I'm a complete moron and I've missed a bunch of mysteries in the first 3 seasons that I've been watched in a week, and I don't think I missed them, I'm not particularly interested in a lot of the mysteries that they're supposedly going to reveal.
Yep. No, it's more about future now. It's more like, what happens? What is the future of the Eldians? What is the future of Marley? How does that conflict resolve? That is what I'm interested in, and that's what's left, I think.
Yeah. And here's the thing, if that's what's left, I'm also not interested, because I was in it for humanity's fight against Titans.
Oh yeah, no, that's done. That is over. No more of that.
That is over by like halfway through season 2, I think.
Yeah, kinda. I mean, there's some Titan versus Titan action we're gonna get. So if you're interested in that,
sure. Yeah, I would say no.
Well, I mean, I guess there'll be some humanity versus Titans on the side of other Titans, which is anyway more of an assist.
I mean, I am going to watch the show once it's done, but it's not a priority.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Do you know what is a priority? Demon Slayer movie comes out tomorrow.
I still hate you. There's still, man. So Summercard and I last night were trying to figure out if there's anywhere on the internet that talks about when it's coming to North America, and the answer is no.
No.
The closest thing I can find is a tweet from last August that the Demon Slayer account was like, it'll show up in Canada and North America in 2021. The end. It's like, Brazil has it. Germany has it. The UK gets it tomorrow, I think.
I think New Zealand and Australia gets it tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Taiwan, Singapore, Malaysia, Japan, obviously. I really can't track their reasoning on this release schedule at all. But hey, more power to them. I don't know what to expect anymore. I'm just upset. I want to see it.
Deja vu.
Yeah. So next pod, you'll just have to be like,
Here's
it
what
was
happened.
good or it was bad. You don't like Demon Slayer anyway, though. That's the thing.
I mean, here's the funny thing. I told you about it, like, that it had a planned release date, and then later in Discord you were like, "And fucking Summercron's got tickets." I hadn't bought tickets. I just told you it was coming.
Oh, I assumed you were gonna see it.
Why? I haven't watched the show.
Fair point.
I am going to now that I know that you can't get it.
Out of spite.
Yeah. And then if you beat me in picks, I'm just going to tell you what happens for Katowice.
Well, I'm absolutely not betting against anything for Katowice.
Oof, no, come on. I wouldn't do that.
That would be pretty cruel, I have to admit.
I'm not cruel.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Nailed it. All right. Well, I think that's it. We good?
I think that's about it, yeah. I'm not sure I have anything else.
Okay. Sports ball minute. Yeah. The NBA All-Star game is happening. None of the stars are going to go. So that's kind of interesting, I think. They're basically boycotting it. But yeah, it's about all that's happening in the sports world right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Jazz are still the #1 team in the nation, so that's fun. All right. Well, that's
I remember 3 years ago when I met you, and I was like, "No, the Jazz are terrible. They've never won anything."
They haven't. They still haven't.
But now they're the
They
number
have the
one
best
team in the
record
world.
in the NBA. They still haven't won anything.
I mean, sure, but they're likely to, aren't they?
Want to see what the Vegas odds for winning the NBA championship is?
How many more games do they have to play?
Like 30.
Really? How many games in a season?
They shortened it. It's normally 82, but it's like 60 this year.
Damn, that's more than I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me tell you who the favorites are to win the NBA Finals. The Lakers, number 1.
Uh-huh.
The Brooklyn Nets, number 2. The Los Angeles Clippers, number 3. The Milwaukee Bucks, number 4.
Yeah.
And the Jazz, with the best record in the NBA, are the 5th most likely team to win the title, according to Vegas.
Okay.
There you go. See?
So I learned something about baseball the other day,
Okay.
which is that all of the fields in which they play are different, right? All the baseball stadiums,
Yeah.
they're all odd shaped, and some of them have hills, right? Like, how do you? There's no standardization or regulation.
And some of them have walls that are so high you cannot hit a home run over them. And some of them have super short walls that are super easy to get home runs over. Yeah. That's baseball. Baseball's weird that way.
0 out of 10 people do better.
Standardization of baseball stadiums, please.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Because
I concur.
was talking to Aki about this, and I just said, like, what if basketball was like that, and you had an uneven basketball court, and then like you could, like, one end was so uphill, everyone could sink 3-pointers, right? Because you're basically throwing it down.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. It's only an advantage in so much that the home team is more used to it. Because in baseball, you basically get the same number of chances to hit the ball as the other team every game. And in basketball, you switch directions you're going every quarter. So it wouldn't be like, hey, come play here. You know, we only benefit from this really easy to dunk side of the court. You have to play over there where it's 20 feet off the ground, right?
Right, but if you're a home team and you know that your court has like a 2-degree tilt, any team that's coming who's never played on it or has never practiced on a 2-degree tilt is going to be immediately thrown off. Right?
Yes. And yes, that's something that happened in the older days of the NBA. The Boston Celtics especially, there were some dead spots on their hardwood floor that their players knew where they were and could use them to their advantage. Yeah, so for sure. There's some of that going on.
Okay. Fair enough. Sports balls 0 out of 10.
Pretty much. Anyway.
All right. Let's wrap this up.
All right, that's it. We're done. So that's going to be it from us. This has been Falcon Paladin and Somicron with another edition of the Falcon Paladin Hour, broadcast live at twitch.tv/Somicron. Head over there, hit the follow button, hit the bell to be notified when we're going to go live next. It's usually Tuesdays. Ooh, we're going to have a special Falcon Paladin Hour on Friday in a couple days here. So again, hitting that notification is going to be great. Follow us on Twitter for that too.
It's true. All right.
And check out the Patreon page for the podcast under Somicron's name and the store, falconpaladin.store.
That's it.
That's it. Stay safe, stay healthy out there. And take care of yourselves. Goodbye.